We're going to give people a little bit more time to come in, so
Good morning.
hello. You are in the Google Classroom, so you are good for that, but if you
Miss Franz,
join it, yes, darling.
I did the challenge for the hand.
You did what now?
I did the challenge for the elements of art shape.
Yes, I saw. And I'm going to tell you, not very many other people have done it. So, all right, let's see. I'm going to, yep. So I've got new friends to come join us. Let's see. Omar. Nope. There we go. Clark and Brian and Adil. Good morning. Good morning. Go ahead and join us on the Google Classroom. I think all of you are already on it, but just double check, joining Google Classroom. We're going to give people a few more minutes to come in. You can ask Ryan if you have a question.
If we're not in the Google Classroom, how will we get into Zoom?
Well, we do put the Zoom on your daily facing sheet too, so
But you had to have a password.
Yeah.
The password is uppercase Z for uppercase G A W uppercase K.
Yes, the people in here do already know that one, but yes, and the Friday newsletter should have had your password in it too, or at least you should have had it in there before because it's the same. All right, my friends, so far I think everybody who was in here is in the Google Classroom, which is good. I don't have anybody missing. I've got a few people who are not on it, but they're not in here yet. I'm only going to give people about 2 more minutes to come in, but I'm concerned. Yep, see, here's some more because you guys are this in the class.
Why did you end meeting earlier?
Because I wanted to make sure it was in the right place. I didn't have anybody waiting in my waiting room. I thought Zoom.
I was.
Okay, Zoom was messing up then because it didn't tell me anybody was in the meeting or in the waiting room. I thought it was
the waiting room because we didn't know.
That's fine. Zoom was not telling me that people were in the waiting room, so I figured something was wrong with Zoom and I closed it. And when I turned it back on, boom, 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 there you were. So clearly Zoom was having some issues. That's okay. It's Zoom. It's a computer program. All right. I'm going to wait about 1 more minute and then, yeah, we're going to get started. Okay. Amna, do you have another question?
So we were all late because we were trying to watch a video in our class, but we had to go late. So
That's
yeah.
fine.
So I don't
Fine.
problem.
So I'm going to, I think her name is Hani. She just sent something on the Google Classroom. So I'm going to answer that and then we will get started. So once again, everybody who is currently in here, I think is on Google Classroom. I do not know who that name is.
Are we supposed to be on Franz Virtual Art Week 6, 4th texture photo and catch up?
You can look at that for the moment, but I just want to make sure that you are in Google Classroom because you are missing 4 students from Google Classroom, but those 4 students are not in here. So it didn't really make much of a difference. All right. So what we are going to do today is I'm going to pull up my PowerPoint. And that is not the PowerPoint, that is a picture. That's the PowerPoint. And let's look through this just real quick because we're not going to spend a lot of time on this. Yes, This week is going to be a quick and easy project, and then you're going to get time to catch up on things. Come on. Okay, let her in. Why is this thing not shrinking? All right, I can figure this out. Nope, not that. There. What did I just close? Why is it recording me? Oh no. Oh boy.
I don't know.
All right. I'm going to test that. Are you still recording me? It's still recording me. I don't know why. Okay. Well, that's
Isn't it supposed to be recording your voice?
Zoom is supposed to be recording my voice, but PowerPoint is also recording my voice, and I don't know why.
How?
I don't know, but that's okay. That just means that we're subtitling.
Okay, that's weird.
It is, but that's okay. So
wait, that's why I had text at the bottom?
Yes, that's why it has text at the bottom. So that's okay. That's just you.
No, I can't hear.
Well, hold on. We've been working on all of the elements of art, and we're going to do a quick catch up on the last two. The last two are value and then texture. Value, and I think you guys have done this before with me, especially when you were in second grade, is the lightness or darkness of a color, with white being the brightest and black being the darkest, and then what you have in between. So if you were to start with the gray at number 5, you would add more and more white to it to get to spot number 1. Or you would add more and more black to it to get to spot number 9. If you add white to a color, that makes it a tint, T-I-N-T, not tint like you go camping in. If you add black to a color, it makes it a shade, like being in the shade. And there are the same, and it is the same for other colors too. You can see here we've got green, blue, and red, and you've got it all the way up and down from the darkest, which would be the like a almost black red, all the way up to the lightest, which is a very, very light pink. Now, texture. Texture is how something feels. It can be how it really feels, which if you were to find a cactus like the one that's in the picture and you feel it, it would feel very spiky or sharp. Or it can be implied texture. The drawing on the right would actually feel smooth if you touched the drawing itself, but it looks like it would feel really sharp or spiky. So that's the difference between real texture and implied texture. You are going to find me a picture of texture. It can be a real texture, it can be an implied texture. So your assignment is to take a photograph of one. You can use your laptop, you can use your camera, you can use a tablet, you can use a real camera to take the picture if you have one. But before we go into what we did, I'm going to close this, at least I'm going to try to. And let's, here we go, in slideshow, close. I'll close that. So many windows. Let's look at our Google Classroom. So this is your Google Classroom. This is your live, this is your feed. It's the thing that shows you where all the things come up. So the assignment has just come up at 8:04, which means if you wanted to look at that, you could see what your assignment for this week was. I also posted the assignment for last week. Underneath it, those are the links that you need. You can scroll through here, and all of this gives you all of the information that you need to do these projects. Right now, there are 5 assignments for you. Let's look at them. There's week 2, auto draw. Week 3, keep hearing. Week 4 was the color wheel. Week 5 was shapes, and week 6 is the texture photography. Before we go any further, I'm going to show you what it looks like from the teacher part and how we see your assignments. Now, I'm showing you right now a fake class. This is not your actual class. This is just a test class that I made. So I'm the teacher in this one. and I have 3 people in it. I have, no, that's what I'm trying to show you. I have me, I have my sister, and I have my husband, because I wanted 3 people in there. I wanted one person who's done absolutely nothing, which is my sister. I wanted one person who's done the project, which will be me, and then one person who, or maybe has done the project or not done the project, that would be me or my husband for that one. So let's look at our classwork. We're going to look, this is what I see when I look at our assignments and I look for people grading. So when I look for grading, I look for things like, I don't look for things like it, I look for what's here. This is what it looks like on the left for me. You can see that it says it's been assigned to Laura, but when I click on it, there's nothing here for her. She hasn't done anything, but it's my sister and I told her not to do anything. So if I come down here and I click on mine, I can see that it does say I have artwork there. And it'll take a moment to come up. And there's my artwork. If I click on my husband's, I can see he's actually turned in 2 pictures to me. Let's go back and look at this next classwork assignment. This is texture. Right now, if I look at this assignment, nobody's turned anything in. Laura doesn't have anything on hers. You don't have to keep saying that. My husband doesn't have anything on his, and even mine doesn't have anything on it. It is possible to hit turn in artwork without actually turning in any artwork. And that's one of the problems that a lot of our 4th and 5th graders are having. So I'm going to show you how to turn things in. This is the same class. This is a different version. This is me. This is the student me. So when I come over here to view assignment, I'm going to click on add or create. And it's coming up with my document. It's going to take a moment because it's slow. And I'm going to click my document. When I look at my document, I can click and drag a picture into the document. If you want, unmute yourself and tell me, what texture do you see on this yarn? You can just unmute and say it. It's okay.
Fuzzy, like
It's
soft.
very fuzzy. There you go. Soft, fuzzy. Those are the kinds of textures I'm looking for when you say something. So underneath it, I'm going to type fuzzy. That's all. And then I'm going to hit turn in. Give me a thumbs up if you can see where my mouse is on something that says turn in. Wonderful. Ryan can see it. Amna can see it. I'm going to imagine everybody else can. So I'm going to turn it in. And it says one attachment will be submitted to Texture Photography. And I'm going to hit turn in. And when I go back to this one now, look, all of a sudden it says Amy has turned in something. And when I click on it this time, it pulls up my picture. So you need to take a few minutes and you need to sometime today go through and look to see if you have done all of your assignments. You do need to go through, see, I'm going to click on it right now, but nobody's done anything. So you can see that says nothing for anybody. Nobody's done anything. Although, yes, see, there's a catch up. You're getting caught up. In each one of these, there will be a document. You can put your artwork on those documents. And yes, I know you can see the pictures of my dog. So, yeah, see, Ryan's already got some texture. That's your assignment. Take a picture of texture, post it on the text, post it on the assignment, and then get caught up on anything that you haven't done. So I have to start putting in grades the week we come back from our fall break. And if I don't have a grade for you, I have to put it in as missing. So you want to get caught up. These projects shouldn't take you very long to do. I'm hoping they don't. If you're really having a problem with an assignment, please email me and I will help you out with it. Before we finish, we are supposed to do a break, a dance or a movement break with you guys in 4th grade. So that's why I haven't stopped sharing, because we're going to take a moment and we're going to do ourselves a quick brain break. 5 minutes to get caught up. That is time. This is your time. Ryan, if you'd like to ask a question, you're welcome to.
Not all of it.
Say it again, darling.
Why have you done all of it?
Then do your texture photography and you're done. That's all.
I did it.
Wonderful. You can post it on the texture assignment, and you can add your other artwork to the texture assignment too.
Yeah.
Who said that? Someone just asked another question.
Oh, me?
Yes, who's me?
Arshalia.
Oh, hi.
Hi. Can it be something like maybe like slime? It's like squishy.
Sure. You just have to be able to tell me what the texture is.
Okay.
That's all I want you to do. So yeah, if you want to write that it's a slimy texture, you can write that it's a slimy texture. If it's a soft texture or a spiky or other things, you're good. All right, now don't forget to post your assignment. Put your picture on the assignment and anything else that you might get caught up on or you need to get caught up on.